Aloha, Starseeds and Lightworkers. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your general energy reading for March 2021. If you would like a private reading or energy alignment session with me personally, please go to my website, www.thewhisperingdragonfly.com. There you can find information on how to book that as well as monthly membership availability. So let's get started with your reading, Lightworkers. See you soon. Aloha, Starseeds and Lightworkers. This is Stephanie with Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with your general energies for March 2021. So this is for people who identify as Starseeds and Lightworkers. Okay, so these are people who have come to Earth in order to share your gifts, talents, abilities, and energies to help Mother Gaia in her ascension process. Okay, so we're going to take some Hawaiian salt. You take a little pinch of Hawaiian salt, non-dominant ham. That clears the energy. It calls in our amakuas, our guides, ancestors, to let us know what the general energies are for those who are watching. So we're going to do an oracle reading today. They said to start with the Secret Language of Light cards to just get a general overview of the energies. I feel like in general, what was stuck is now moving. So there is, I personally have been feeling like the energy within my body has been speeding up exponentially. Even my metabolism, I've been having some spells of feeling dizzy or having to lay down some. So there's definitely an awakening process that's happening among the collective. And for Starseeds and Lightworkers, we're also ascending. So even though we are assisting other people, our own latent DNA is getting an activation, especially month of March here, because Saturn has moved to its placement in Aquarius after being in its own sign of Capricorn for the last 3 years. Now there is movement that's more humanitarian, great changes. Okay, the falling of systems that are here to destroy the earth are coming into they're falling. Okay, and so great changes in the month of March, great changes to our physical system, how we do business, how we do love, life, relationships, coming into personal sovereignty, and then sovereignty in your communities. Okay, so this is really about being in alignment with self, okay? Being in alignment with your personal mission. And this is not about comparing yourself to anyone else, because how can you compare that which is unique? How can you compare that which is from different star systems? We're not all from the same star system, okay? And so our own abilities are going to manifest differently coming out of our physical bodies. Okay, so as you are waking up more fully now to your mission, these energies are increasing within you. Okay, yep, thank you, and we'll get that last. All right, so we're starting off with the Secret Language of Light. Sorry about the lighting, you guys. I just don't have the sun's starting to go down, so we're gonna try to get this message through rather quickly. All right, we have alignment. Look how beautiful that card is. This is aligning with the truth, with heaven, and with the heart chakra. Okay, they said to read that one, so I will. So like I said, you're aligning with your personal sovereignty and your own way of being. Okay, so it says a covenant of mind, body, and spirit. Your soul is your biggest fan. It knows the truth of you and loves you unconditionally. It is continuously streaming this information to you. To tune in, your mind, body, and spirit must all agree in the now. Do this by meditating, focusing on your soul name, enjoying something you love, or having a nap. It is not up to your soul to zap you into alignment. Its job is to maintain your soul station so you have a frequency to tune into. The nature of physical life is to create and expand. Sometimes life experiences will pull you out of alignment, so you can understand these experiences from a different angle. When you are out of alignment, you will automatically ask questions and want to create something different. Through this process, you gain clarity about your passions. Being out of alignment can feel awful. It is easy to blame a person or situation when we feel bad, but instead of asking why something is happening, take a breath, return to neutral, and ask what you can create from the situation. And remember, your soul is a consistent, loving home you can return to always. Okay, perfect. And so this is you aligning with your own personal soul, your own star system. Okay, so Spirit's saying that you are coming into alignment. So if there's some contrast or things that may have been happening lately, you're coming into alignment with your own personal being. Okay, and even I'm laughing because Spirit's saying, even look at the lighting that you're doing the light work or reading in. Okay, so it's like very soft lighting. They're asking you month of March to go inside. Okay, this is not about shining so bright for all the world to see that you're causing an electric storm. Okay, cancel on that. This is about you going inside for your inner alignment, to your inner space of light. Okay, bringing that light and wisdom from the inside out, and softly, gently, and soft light. This is not about being a lightning bolt. Okay, sometimes as starseeds and lightworkers, we're all electromagnetic. That's how our body stays alive and in physical form. But the amount of electricity that the starseeds can hold is pretty amazing, which sometimes zaps others inadvertently just by you being yourself. So Spirit's been telling me for some time now, and they're asking me to share this with you. Soften your edges. Okay, soften your edges. Soft light. Align with yourself. Align with your inner being. Align with what is true for you, which may not be true for someone else. But stay soft. Stay available. Stay in your own power. I'm saying power, not force. Okay? Power versus force. They're two very different things. Personal power needs not to defend itself. It aligns with self and then moves out into the world. Force says, I'm going to try to control what is outside of me in order to get what I want, or to change someone else. There's no need to change anyone else. That all happens from the inside. Okay, this is showing financial constraints, third chakra in the reverse, and appreciation. Okay, so there may be some changes, like I said, in how you do business right now, because I feel like many of the starseeds and lightworkers are leveling up. So there may be some constraints around money, or they're asking you just to be wise with how you spend your money in the month of March. Okay, I'm just looking to see. Yeah, so it's saying this isn't a time of indulgence, so just be aware of your expenditures, because there's a new cycle of money coming in which case they want you to prepare for that. Okay, so that's just kind of a side note for you. If there's been some things with your business or some more money going out than coming in, they're saying all is well. It's just a matter of taking the time to what are they saying, save a little bit back. Okay, and to take the time to make sure that your resources are in check. Sometimes when we are of the light, we can be a little bit flighty at times, and so this is asking you to reel that in a little bit. Okay, I'm going to pause that for 1 second. Let there be light. Okay, so the sun really started going down pretty quickly there, so apologize, we need to turn on some light. And again, it's still a soft light. Okay, it's still a softening of the edges there, and there will be light that comes to your financial world. So they're just asking you to be smart about your money and your resources, in the month of March, because there's a new cycle that is opening up. And while that's opening up, there's a transition period that happens, okay? Next up, we have, this is third chakra, Archangel Shamuel, but it is in the reverse. So that's the protection position. So let me just read that to you. So this says emotions of desire and life force energy. Reversed, it says when this card is reversed, it indicates a low ebb in your energy and possibly a lack of purpose. You have been feeling very fragmented lately, unable to rein in your scattered focus. If this is the case, it's time to become more centered and single-minded. You can choose to bring a greater sense of enthusiasm to your everyday life. So call for the assistance of Shamuel to help you harness your power and spin this dynamic center of life force expression. Gather up and direct your life force energy and bring an attitude of enthusiasm to both your goal and your daily life. And the next card is appreciation. So they're saying that an attitude of gratitude is going to help you get back into alignment. I feel like for the Starseeds and Lightworkers, in the previous months, you guys have really been focusing on other people, focusing on helping others, which is what we do, okay? But to the point of exhaustion. So they're giving me this feeling, I know I have been exhausted, and some of my friends who are Lightworkers have been exhausted, and so on top of our own evolution, in addition to helping other people, I feel like many of my Lightworker friends that I know personally have kind of gotten out of alignment with self, myself included, okay? So as you're lining yourself back up and coming back into your own energies in the month of March, they are asking you to rest, relax, take some time for yourself, okay? So if that means taking some days off of work or changing how you do business, take that time to rest, relax, rejuvenate, because there is new life force that's coming in. But they're saying to bring in your scattered energies. So there's a soul mantra that I was taught years ago, and they're asking me to share that with you, that will help to bring in your scattered energies. So it says, I am the soul, I am the light divine, I am love, I am will, I am fixed design. So it's I am the soul, I am the light divine, I am love, I am will, I am fixed design. So in your solar plexus. So bringing yourself back down into your body, okay? And they're saying how you do this is through this attitude of gratitude, okay? And so what are the next energies here? Beautiful. Okay, so this is from the Beyond Lemuria deck. So we have Sacral Chakra as well. Vulnerability, new blueprints, and water, the overflow. Okay, and the Sacral Chakra is the water chakra, okay? And so what they're saying is there is new creative force that's happening for you. So where you are balancing is in the, excuse me, this was upside down. So where you're balancing is in the sacral chakra and the solar plexus. And I'm actually going to change the energy on this and bring it right side up, okay? So that we have the life force coming into alignment. So they're asking you this month to really enter into the core of your creation and the personal power. They're saying wear orange and yellow, okay? Eat orange and yellow foods month of March. That way you're using your sub and unconscious mind to align those chakras. See how you feel when you eat those things, okay? Or when you wear those colors. And notice whether or not it's missing from your color palette. I don't think I own one yellow anything in my wardrobe other than like beige, you know, so that doesn't really count as yellow. So I may have to go get a yellow something so that I can wear that. Maybe even use yellow crystals. They're showing me citrine. Okay. Orange crystals. They're showing me, what is that called, Spirit? Someone shout it out. What's the, well, orange stones. So look at your orange stones. It'll come to me later. But there's there's value in that. So there will be value in the vibration of the colors for you in balancing yourself. Okay, so you're coming back into this core of creation. All right, that is a number 3. And it says your feelings, emotional responses, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, connection, letting go, creativity, sacred sexuality, passion, healthy boundaries, and valuing the body. And I feel like you're in a position right now where you're feeling a little vulnerable in that area, okay? Where there's a balancing that's occurring. Whether you be married, single, doesn't matter. As you're expressing yourself creatively, sexually, etc., you are entering into the space of vulnerability. You're entering into the space of what has not yet taken form and being in the space of allowing. And Spirit's acknowledging that you may feel a little bit vulnerable at this time. But what this is saying with this vulnerability card is real strength, holding space, healing past wounds, accepting yourself as you are, sharing from the depths of your heart, raw truths, compassion for others, and removing your armor. So even as a light worker, we are the example, right? And so we often have to remove our own armor over and over again in order to be truly strong in this place that they want to call vulnerability. Okay. Some of you may be also helping others, and they're asking you to help yourselves as well. Do some sacral chakra healing. And so many of you may be working on womb healing or healing the divine feminine in the creative space of the womb, the divine masculine in the creative space of their power and their protection and their love. Okay, and so it's really coming into that space of creativity, both the divine masculine and feminine. Okay, and they're saying that this is coming into alignment here because we have this alignment card. And so they're wanting to let you know that those things are coming into alignment. For those of you that are in divine counterparts, whether this be twin flame or soulmates, there's a vulnerability and a connection that's happening right now, okay? Whether you be separated or together, there is a balancing that's happening in the personal power chakra and in your creative chakra, okay? And this vulnerability also leads me akin to feeling like intimacy, okay? They're very similar in energy here. And this is you opening up to your own inner intimacy. Some of you also may be having some Kundalini release. So they're really asking you to take your time to be with yourself and to allow these energies to flow through you, because there is a new blueprint coming right now. And this new blueprint is like, I feel like for myself, and I don't know about the rest of you, but I can feel like there's new DNA upgrading for me. There's new gifts, talents, abilities. There's things that sort of showed themselves in the past but have lain dormant for some time. So there's certain skills and talents and ways that I'm clearing myself that I haven't done in years or never have done. So you're waking up to new blueprints in the month of March. It says, be the change, take action, take a step no matter how small, ignite an upward spiral, make a positive change, ethics and compassion, and creating a ripple of light. Okay, so I feel like through your example, you're creating the new blueprint. But I'm really seeing this transformation that's happening. Okay, so you can see the sound wave coming through. This is a sound wave of creation that keeps us into form. And there is a transformation that's occurring right now. In the throat chakra, it's showing. So as, and the soul star here. Okay, so, and something just released from my left big toe. Okay, and so if you've just had an energy release or something happening in the left big toe, they're saying pay close attention, because you're going to be feeling new things in the body. You're going to be feeling new things, downloads from your, I don't even want to say downloads, because it's not downloads, it's knowing. Okay, you are aligning as one to your own inner chakras, okay, to your own inner truth and sovereignty. There's no need to download to what you already are, okay? You already are what you're seeking to be. You already are the new blueprint. So it's not about this process of download, upload like some computer. This is already in the DNA. So it's available for use anytime. So this is a transformation process. You are blossoming. Some of you may be feeling a little bit vulnerable because there's a lot of changes that are happening. I do feel like some people, you may not be vibrating with the job that you're doing anymore, or you may not be vibrating with some of the people that you've been hanging around because you're moving, excuse me, little indigestion there. So if you've been having that there, Spirit, sorry, I'm not a medical doctor, so keep that in mind, but Spirit's saying if you're having that, they're saying ginger, take some ginger, and that's going to help to, that may be useful to you. So take that information as it resonates. Okay, so we have 12, we have water here. All right. Here we go. And this is the overflow. So it says abundance, non-attachment, the paradigm of no scarcity, allowing financial and energetic gifts to flow through and create more. So even though you may start off the month with feeling like a bit of financial constraint, Spirit's saying by the end of the month there's going to be an overflow for you because you are going through a transformation process. So they are asking you to have faith in the abundance of all that you are. Because it's not even about the universe, because you are the universe. It makes me think of that song, You Are the Universe. What? Who is that? I don't even know who sings that. I do not own the rights to that song. All right. So, anywho, notice that you have the many hands that make the light work already inside of you. Okay. This is vibrating at this very beautiful frequency. You are mainly water, so they're asking you to stay hydrated. They're also saying to believe in the abundance. So if you focus on the problem, you're going to get more of the problem. They're asking you to align with appreciation. They're asking you to align with gratitude, with what you have already created, even if it's not manifest in this form. Because as we know, the earth is like a hologram or a movie, okay? And so as you are creating your own reality, align with what you want. So see it now as if it is already, that you already have it, okay? That you've already manifested what you want. Be grateful, not even in advance, be grateful now for what you have created. And you have this abundance coming in. So there's no need to rush. Some of you, I feel like, have, because this energy has been so fast, like I feel like a battery lately, and because it's been so fast, I feel like there is a tendency to rush or to try to move forward quickly because the energy feels so quick. Spirit's saying take the time to slow down, relax, let your life force collect in you. You don't have to be anywhere anytime. There's no specific time that you have to be at a certain place in your ascension process. There's no specific time that you need to be anywhere. You can't get it done. It's never done, never finished, okay? We are eternal beings, so there is no rush. So feel into that vulnerability, okay? Feel into the feelings that you're having in your body and allow them to do the work that they need to do without you feeling like you have to press forward with just this gumption but no alignment, okay? Gather your alignment with yourself and your sovereignty, with your inner being, before making choices and decisions, okay? Because there's a bit of the winds of change have just picked up. The winds picked up outside, so they're saying there's a bit of a winds of change moment that's happening right now. And so in order to go with the flow, you really have to tune into your personal power and your own creative force, okay? Let's get an advice from Spirit with this one, you guys. So the energies look good. They're just saying be mindful of your money. They're if there is a tendency to worry worry not. Okay, so if you notice yourself worrying, say, you know, I'm worried I'm going to be too abundant. I'm worried I'm going to have too much money. I'm worried it's going to be too easy. I'm worried this person's going to be too nice to me. Okay, because the energy of worry is very strong. So we want to take you from going upstream, paddling hard, doing a lot of work, to going downstream towards your goal, where you can let go of the oars and let the current take you. So they're asking you to be like water and let the current take you to your goals. And how you get there is just having appreciation. Okay, have that appreciation, line up with what you want, and then let go of the oars. Okay. And then the advice from Spirit here is, this is the Starseed Oracle: fall into my arms. It says surrender, holding the opposites, the extremes of life. So the universe, Spirit, your inner being is asking you to fall into its arms. If you think of the universe as the cosmic beloved, okay, everything that you ever wanted out of a mate, everything that you would want out of something that is perfection, that the universe is that, okay? Loving father, loving mother, loving lover, loving sister, loving brother. It is the universal yes, okay? And so surrender into that. And two things can be true right now. It says holding the opposite. There's extremes in life. And you're aligning to, regardless of what the matrix is doing around you, you're aligning to your blueprint, Starseeds, Lightworkers, okay? In the month of March. It says the Great Mother ushered you in when you took your first breath, and she'll be there when you draw your last. She knows how challenging life can be, that being human can be lonely and confusing, that the polarity and separation can be excruciating when your soul remembers the oneness of Source. But at the same time, it can be incredibly glorious and sweet. So often we see things as either good or bad. When things go well, we make it mean that we're being rewarded. And when things are bad, then perhaps we've done something wrong. However, we're all here to expand and grow, and it's through the extremes of life that we do exactly that. You're being invited to welcome the highs and the lows of the human experience, to let them initiate you more fully. Okay. Into life. The agony and the ecstasy, the beauty and the bitterness. This life is but a single breath in the inextinguishable existence of your experience as a soul. The Great Mother wants you to hand over your loneliness, worries, hurt, sorrow, fears, burdens, and doubt, to lay them on her altar, to fall fully into her arms, to remember that while these extremes are difficult, they can also be magnificent. The more wildly the pendulum of your life swings, the more truthfully you can say, I've truly lived. Okay, and the Starseed activation says, I'm ready to embrace the extremes of my life. I lay all that I'm carrying onto the Great Mother's altar and fall completely into her arms. Okay. So you are protected, Lightworkers. Lay your burdens down. Give it to the Great Mother that is the universe. Okay, you're coming into alignment with these new blueprints. They are asking you to take this time to allow yourself to come out of the matrix so much and go back into spirit and really see who you are and what you're here to do, and give thanks. So be like water, my friends. Thank you so much. Be well, and until next time, aloha.